So, the same way that every like city, town, wherever, yeah, the intellectuals, the nobles, the whatever, high people, when you say, I'm just talking 3D shit, yeah, just bear with me. So people that you class as noble, of high standing, whatever, they live side by side with people of low standing, yeah? Even if you go to a city like London, New York, you know, they have to share the same space, right? So if you look at that shared space as your mind, yeah, then you gotta realize that the mob, yeah, or the lowest of the low and the highest of the high, even from a 3D perspective, all coexist in the same space. And it's a reflection of your mind, yeah? We see that in the 3D because it's a reflection of our minds, yeah? Cool. So that means that every one of us is capable of untold horrors, bro. Like, it's facts. We're all capable of murder. We're all capable of fucking theft, fraud, rape, whatever. We are all capable of it. Bro, yeah, it's in us. Yeah? Okay. Hold on 1 second, actually. Yeah. So, it's a reflection of our mind, which means that that's what's actually going on internally with us too, yeah? So we're all capable of the evil things, but also we're also capable of ascension and reaching higher states of awareness and consciousness. It's all within the same space, okay? Now, if you look at the way a city or society works, yeah, especially when you look at mobs, you know, when they take to the streets and they're going to protest Gaza and all this stupid shit, bro. Look, bro, you're watching a movie, yeah? You went there, you can't verify that it happened. It's all to incite you, to whip you into a frenzy, and you just pour your emotional energy into some goofy shit, bro. Or just oil or any of this stupid shit, bro. Waste of energy, don't do it. No protest to solve nothing, bro. Shut the fuck up, I don't care. Trust me, what was it doing? Anyway, so when you look at a mob and how they act, right? Even if it's for good intentions, they always end up destroying property. They can kill people. They can do all sorts, yeah? We've seen it. Okay. And we've also seen how noble people operate, you know, kindness, charity, loads of stuff, yeah? You know, giving the world art, music, creativity, intellect, sharing it, that kind of stuff. It's the same, yeah? Both sides of the same coin. Now, it's really interesting. You need to recognize that's why a head is on a coin, bro. Always. That's what it is. Anyway, that's a minor decode on one side. But let's get to it. So anyway, when you actually look at it from that perspective, you start to realize that, okay, so that means the good and the bad all exist in the same space, yeah? They occupy the same space. Okay. And the good, coincidentally, there is more people that there are, all right, look at it this way. The good in society is far, like, the bad in society far outweighs the good, yeah? So if we were to look at the kind of like lower end of the spectrum, it's heavier than the noble side of society. That's just facts. Yeah, that's just facts. The socio-economic stuff and all that kind of stuff is just theatrics. We're talking metaphysics here, okay? So, because it's just I'll get to it. Anyway, so in that realization, you start to see that, you start to notice that, okay, that means that if there's more bad than there is good, right? That means that collectively there's a lot more of us in the lower states of consciousness and awareness than there are in high states of awareness, because that's what we see on the screen. That's what we see in reality. It's starting to rain. That's what we see in reality, right? Okay. Now, the same way we've seen in countries where maybe like, you know, people get burned at the stake and shit like that, you know, that's just a story to tell you that when the balance is really, really bad, that's what we'll see, like outright persecution, you know, like violence and shit like that. You know, why would somebody cut someone's head off because, you know, that person is an infidel or someone strapped bombs to themselves? And it's not real anyway, you know that, yeah, but that's the narrative. That would be the kind of like theme that's running through, because a lot of us are in that state of awareness, right? So if you're a nobleman, yeah, you're a noble person, a person with a different sense of state of awareness now, yeah, because that's what you are. Because if you're operating authentically, you operate like in a noble way. Energetically, you become noble. Because you live in alignment with your energy, bro. So you're expressing the energy the same way it's supposed to express. So you are to be respected. So if we're looking at all the energy, like imagine all streaks, yeah, on a fucking long fucking pitch or something like that, right? And red is expressing as kind of green, kind of yellowy. Blue is coming across kind of like aqua, so greeny. But there's this energy that's purple and is glowing purple. And you're looking at that, what would be your understanding of the situation? That's a noble expression. It's the expression that's supposed to be. It demands your respect, your acknowledgement at least. Now, if you're operating like that, you gotta realize that, okay, if that's the society I'm seeing, and that's a reflection of my own mind, you need to recognize that you can't put any evil deed past anybody. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Today, I'm just going to give you a little something. You got to recognize that you can't put anything past anyone. Ever. Like, ever. Like, ever, bro. Because if you do that, you make a grave mistake. Because you are living in illusion. Because you are living under the assumption that that energy is also noble. But just because of where we live, everybody has a fake mask. Every single body, bro. Because we have egos. Except, you know, very young kids and people with, like, in complete different physical states. Yeah? So you in that recognition that everybody has an ego, you need to approach everybody as if they are operating from ego. Even after whatever amount of time, it doesn't matter. Because do you know why? If you do that, yeah, you will not be attached to them. Because attachment comes from one thing, and that's trust. It has other ways, like negative ways, but those are like low vibrational ways. But the actual foundational piece of it is trust. Because at the very minimum, you believe it's there. So you trust what you're seeing, right? Trust, belief, faith is actually one energy, actually. It's the same creative force. That's the foundational piece. So when you don't put that on anybody, on any reflection, you can't be attached to them. You can still love them, of course, yeah, but you still have to accept that they are human and they have egos. And just like how we established before that humans are capable of every possible evil, yeah, as we all are, okay, and we're also capable of all the good stuff, yeah. It's us. You find you go to the prisons, you know, the most heinous crimes are committed by people, and the people that have done the most godly things are people. So that's the range, you know. We are capable of all of it. So even if you see if somebody shows you, you know, like this way, blah blah blah, yes, you may have loyalty for them and say, do you know what, this person's shown me this thus far, so no matter what happens, I'm going to do this for them, you know. But you don't have you always have to live in the realization that, but it could all be an illusion anyway, and that's okay. So then that extra oomph that you give that kind of energy is not there. So then the ground that you're on is now being created by you. You're putting your trust in consciousness. That's it. Because you know that, you know what, if I'm not trusting anything out there, then I'm only trusting me. If I'm trusting me, I'm trusting God. I'm trusting consciousness. I can't trust the ego because I don't trust anything on the screen. And that's fine. It's fine. You can still love each other to the end, because of course you love each other anyway, because you have a shared connection and it's genuine and it's authentic. You both feel it, but you both live in that realization also. And in the same way, it also kind of expresses that, you know what, this is all temporary. That energy, this is temporary, and this is, you know, every human's ego, and this is also an illusion, are two sides of the very same coin. It doesn't even matter which way it falls, because it's the same outcome. So that's a simple way to apply non-attachment, bro. Honestly. Very simple way. The whole world, like, we are a reflection of it. Everything you see on your algorithm is a reflection of your mind, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, on the 3D, it's like, oh, your search stuff and the stuff you're talking about, blah, 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 is constructing this. Is that not what's going on in my mind? Is that not what's going on in my mind? The stuff I say, the stuff I look at, you know? So if I'm saying it, it's come from within. If I wanted to look at it, it came from within. So it's within that's being curated on the outside. On the screen. These are just facts. These are just facts, bro. Yes, you need to take off all your masks and be authentic and stuff like that. Yeah. And naturally you will experience beings out on that frequency. Yes. But any attachment to the story will bring you pain, bro. I'm telling you, we have to relearn everything, bro. I'm telling you, everything has to be relearned, bro. Like, learn differently. You understand me? Because, like, people might say, oh, I'm just opening my heart and I'm just, like, you know, I'm just gonna... Yes, you can open your heart and love everybody in a non-attached way. And in fact, if you do that, you love them, the love will be deeper. Because what's there to be attached to? Why this kind of like not physical? It's almost like, why this energetic? Is it energetic? Maybe it's energetic. This kind of like bonding type thing, like not bonding, but like this kind of like, I want to be fused with this energy. Like I feel, you know, like they can't go anywhere, they can't do this, and then you kind of impose these rules around them. They can't do this, they can't do that. If they do that, you've literally imprisoned them. You've literally imprisoned them. All those, every single rule that you put down is a prison bar. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to go. You're not allowed to do. You've imprisoned the reflection, bro. So even if we're just God's creations and God wants, that alone is fuckery, bro. So God will have to come and punch you in the face for that. Why are you putting that person in jail? Like, what the fuck? You know? Love has to be free. It has to flow because it's energy. We are energetic beings. We've been talking about this shit for a while, bro. It's just it. You know? Energy has to be allowed to express itself freely. Bro, take it from me. Who you're supposed to be with, you be with, bro. If you're not supposed to be with, you can go around the house. You can go around. You could do whatever you want. It's not gonna happen. Try whatever you like. It's not gonna happen. Because in this grand game of chess, right? God is gonna move the character the way the character is supposed to be moved, bro. I'm telling you. No matter what you think, yeah, a knight should move, or a king should move, or a queen should move, or a bit whatever. It's not up to you, bro. you're just in the bishop thing, and you have a program written into your thing, into your bishop suit, and you're like, no, the bishops only do this. But the thing is, actually, you know, I want to move that way, and that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. And all the illusions around you are going to fucking burst, all of them, if you're attached to them. But if you're not attached, but you're loving openly, and you get moved another direction, it's okay. It's okay. You move forward with understanding, pure and simple. Pure and simple. You move forward with clear understanding. Clear understanding. Clear understanding, bro. Because you get it. You're like, oh yeah, true. So it's almost like you're not protecting yourself, because there's nothing to protect yourself from. But it's almost like you are teaching yourself to recognize, to take a step back from reality. Take half a step back, and you're like, oh, actually, I'm looking at this thing from behind my eyes. So I'm just gonna stand here and observe it more. I don't have to do that, and I don't. All these feelings and stuff, and all these kind of like things are in the body, so let the body keep that stuff. It's not mine. So I'm just gonna stay here and chill. Like, hold on 1 second. So expect them to gossip, expect them to say bad things. Don't expect, actually, that's not the right word. Recognize that you're capable of that. Recognize that they're capable of it. And that recognition will help you a great deal. You know? So then that also helps you on another level, because it helps you become more authentic, because you recognize that, hey, like all the things that I'm afraid are gonna happen, or I'm afraid people are gonna whatever, like all the people-y stuff, you've already put it back in your hands. Like, yeah, that's fine. That's what they do. You know, and that's what they're capable of. So that's okay. I'm still gonna love openly, and I'm still gonna be like who I am. And life will change, bro. Life actually becomes smoother, because it's like now you're living in that true level of understanding. So then in that situation, you know, you experience some heartbreak or loss or whatever. You're not attached to anything. It's like, I know that that's what is capable of happening. Yeah? So then if it happens, it's okay. It's capable of happening. When you start to think that it's incapable of happening, you've made that thing kind of godly. You've become attached to it. The only thing that should have that attachment is to the thing in you, which is incapable of failing. So that incapability of failure, that energy, you are applying it the wrong way by being attached. If you do that, the thing will short circuit every single time and recalibrate and reconnect and force you to reconnect. If you say no, it will do it again. You say no, it will do it again. You say no, it will do it again. Finally, it'll be like, do you know what? You obviously enjoy this shit, so yeah, you sit there. You know, so just don't. And in fact, it will make life so much better. You know, so much better. It will actually be far more. Will be far realer. So if you're gonna give somebody a loan, then you give that loan with the realization that they're capable of not paying it back, and capable of like being funny about it, capable of disappearing or whatever. So with that understanding and those capabilities in mind, if you choose to proceed, you've chosen to proceed with that understanding in mind already. So if it happens, I'm not attached to the outcome. It's cool, like that's fine. And that nonchalant kind of, yeah, whatever, yeah, it makes life flow for you in a far different way. Because guess what? If you were attached to, oh, this person's not gonna let me down, yeah, let's go down this road. This person's not gonna let me down. They can't let me down. They're not gonna let me down. Yeah, you're locked into that frequency. Okay, now, even when they let you down, you rationalize it because you can't. It's like it's collapsing because it's not sustainable. Because we are all capable of doing it. It's like I don't know how to explain it, man. I can see it, but I can't explain it. It's like the example of the city again. Like, you know, we all, you know, although there are people that this people of low awareness, you know, and we live in the city, we also recognize what being in low states of awareness are capable of doing, yeah. And that's why people in certain neighborhoods they'll gate the thing, or they'll gate the development, and it's not because there's an understanding there. That's why you lock your door at night. Let's not be pricks and try and make out that people that live on gated developments or whatever are they're like, what, bro? You do the same thing when you go to bed. You lock your door, right? Because you know that people are capable of all types of shit. So extend that to every part of your life, bro. And if we all do that and we shift our awareness, it'll get to a point where we wouldn't even need to lock our doors. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. I'm telling you, that's the beauty of it. The reason why every politician will let you down is because you're putting your faith in them. Like, you don't have to put your faith in them at all. You don't even need anybody doing anything on that level for you anyway, period. Like, for what are they actually really doing? Like, what's been the real kind of like, with the exception of maybe like China and Dubai, in the last like 50 years, right? What's really changed in Europe? Like, what have they really drastically improved? Like, what have they like drastically improved? What have they drastically improved in the last 50 years in Africa? What? I've lived on both continents, bro. You understand? It's all illusions, bro. It's almost like waking up in a dream, yeah, and you're like, oh my god, that's not real, that's not real, that's not real, that's not real. That's where I'm at right now. And yeah, that's what's happening, basically. Because now imagine a friendship where you're both aware that you're both capable of like destroying a friendship, but somehow you have this genuine, authentic connection, which is love, between yourselves. And even you don't need to tell each other that oh, I'm never gonna do that, or I'm never gonna blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's stupid fucking ego based. Oh, I love you. What the fuck does that even mean? Stupid fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? If you love someone, you show them with your actions. You don't even need to say it. They'll know. Bro, I can't love you, yeah, with my actions, and then you sit there and say, well, I don't think he loves me. You're being a fucking ass. You're actually being insane. Nor can I be abusive and hateful and evil towards you, right? And whilst doing that, tell you I love you all the time for you to believe that I love you. If you do that, you're warped. Something's warped in your reality. You're not seeing the reality for what it is. Because even in this example, and I know people probably run to like domestic violence and all this other stuff. Yes, because you're still not looking at reality for what it is. Or like, oh, horrible parent. Yes, you're still not looking at reality for what it is. Because if you get to that point in life where you can see the life objectively, then you're realizing that this person is doing all this evil stuff to me, but they're telling me they love me. Which is which? Which reality do I want to live in? Do I want to live in the illusion? Oh, I love you, but I have to like punch you in the face every so often. Or how about you punch me in the face so you are actually not an energy I want to be around? Yeah, regardless of whatever you say, how your energy is expressing towards my energy, yeah, not the false shaped vibration called voice and language, yeah, that you are curating, yeah, because you have to tamper with it with your body, you construct it, and then you say it to try and get a reaction out of me because you're putting me in an illusion. You're putting me in a dream, literally. And that's what we do to each other when we live in the flesh and we have these weird attachments. Now imagine those two friends again, and they have this capability. They know that they both have these capabilities, and they like think of these two robots that at any given time one could just self-destruct and blow up the whole place and kill the other one. Yeah. So they knowing that, it's like they approach the friendship differently. Yeah. They approach a friendship differently. And in fact, if they truly have got to that point where they have this authentic connection, they're aware that yes, the ego is there and the ego can do these things, but this connection is real, bro, they don't need to even say it. It'll be like, it'll literally be the most beautiful thing. The energy will just be rolling like between them all the time. Because that's how the energy is supposed to flow. Not flowing through me into like flowing from me, then it hits a mask, then it hits a filter, then it hits another mask, then it comes down to you. It's like you have all these resistors in a way, bro. And you can both kill your egos. Yeah, you can do your best to kill your ego. You're not going to kill it fully. Yeah, let's be real. But you can both subdue your egos to a point that you know that, yeah. But you only know that you exist. Therefore, you only know how far you've gone to subdue your ego or the level your ego is at. You're the only one that knows. And because you can't ever know where another's thing is, because of the actual very presence of the ego, you have to accept it that way and move forward, bro. So if something happens in that friendship and that friend lets one down, say, oh, that's a shame, but yeah, there's none of this. I can't believe it, bro. Believe it. So now you've already said the thing. You've set the tone. You've set the tone, and it's cool. There's no need to even like communicate it. When people become people get to that stage of, how is it, bro, it's like 10 o'clock and the bird is chirping a tree. Can you hear it? Bro, you hear that? That's birds, bro. Yeah, that right. Anyway, you know, trying to take me off my fucking thing every day. That's where it's at, bro. It's realness. It's the realness, bro. That's it, bro. Like, that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna put you in a position nowhere, because if I put you in that position is supposed to be occupied by God. God is the only one I trust. God is the only thing my faith is in, bro. No, nobody. I don't care who you are. Like, what can you do for me that God can't do? Like, bro, you can't even do anything that God can do, period. You can't give me anything that God can't give me. Trust me, trust me. Again, because we're all operating from like limited perspective. You think, oh, it's a limited mindset, bro. Oh, I can't believe he was my friend. Bro, do you know how many people are actually in this thing? Do you know how many like cool cats there are out there, bro? Like, that cool. That's just what people are capable of. It's cool. And guess what? Because you're operating on that frequency, you're going to approach, or you're going to be approached, or you're going to just come into communion with somebody that's on that frequency too. And you will just have the sickest friendship ever. Nothing needs to even be said. You'll be all friends for like 10, 15 years. You probably don't even know each other's fucking full names. I'm telling you, 10, 15 solid years, your kids all know each other, everything, but you probably have never even, you don't care about you, because you've gone past it, bro. Past it. You know, you're at a different level of vibration altogether. And you're raising your kids in that same vibration. And it's like, yeah, our parents are besties now, but if it goes down, it goes down. And that's just the reality of it. And it can go down, you know. But whilst we're here, you know what? Again, you're being in the present moment, bro. I'm just linking the whole thing for you, bro. So all of that ties you in nicely. You're in the present moment, you're being authentic, you're non-attached, and you are putting your faith in God. Try and undo the knot, bro. You can't. You can't, bro. Hold on. Yeah, bro. So that's just the facts of it. There's nothing anyone can give me that God can't give me, times trillion. The very fact I'm alive, bro. You can't give me life. That's enough. Bye. You can't give me life. That's enough. Bye. Yeah. Fuck you mean? I'm standing in the very footprint of God. You think I care, or you think I'm afraid? I'm covered on every side. I don't need any like, that's just the realness of it, bro. Lock in with it, bro. I'm telling you. You literally do that. You reclaim all your power back. Back. Attachment weakens you, bro. We're electromagnetic beings, right? If you know anything about electricity, you know it walks hand in hand with magnetism. Like, I can't speak magnets. I can't pronounce. I beg, please. I'm African. Actually, I'm just a human. Actually, I'm not even human, bro. Real life. I'm not even fucking shitting you. But the actual fact is this. Oh shit, mosquito. Fuck off. Yeah, the very fact that they can't give me life, that's enough. That's answered the whole question. You know? So the very thing that gives me life, you know, there's nothing. Oh shit, I was going to talk about electromagnetism. Hold on 1 second. Let's just cover this bit. The very fact that you can't give me life, or no being in your reality can give you life, except the being inside you, right? That's the very thing that moves you, powers you, and stuff like that, right? All your attachment, your focus, your love and attention should go to that, not your body. Fuck your body, bro. It shits. That's enough. It shits. That's the end. It doesn't matter. Like, bro, sometimes when I look at the way people attach the stories, it's so goofy. It's like, oh, this person is this. Bro, if you start looking at humans and recognize, bro, I have to be, it's graphic, but it's true. If you look at humans and recognize, like, yeah, oh shit, bro, that person shits. Straight away, it levels the whole playing field, and you realize that it's just flesh, it's just beings. Like, so then really what actually is important, what counts in this interaction, is the energy that's within them. So if I come across a being and you realize that, okay, yeah, we all shit, we're on the same level anyway, so fuck off, and the energy is expressing inauthentically, yeah, what's the point? What's the actual point? There's no point interacting. It's dead. It's a waste of energy. Because you know it's an illusion, it's a projection of the mind anyway, but the projection of the mind is actually not even expressing the way it's supposed to express. What's the point? And you can sense it, so what's the point? Don't waste your energy. Because what happens if you do that straight away, you find yourself in almost like it's like a theater production of drama, theater production of things, just something happening all the time. Guys, if you've ever that's why I tell you, you need to seek solitude within yourself. You need to be able to be alone. You need to be able to connect with just yourself and cut out the whole noise of the world. Because once you get attached, it brings with it noise. Guys, where else do you encounter noise if not energy? But yeah, it doesn't matter. One day you say you called it. One day you say it, bro. I'm telling you now. One day you'd be like, you know what? Yeah, bro. It was on the money. You know? It brings with it noise because it's like the energy is not flowing correctly, so it's humming. Imagine like you overload a circuit, yeah? Suddenly you'll start to... It's an indicator that something's not right. The energy is not flowing how it's supposed to flow. Bro, if you want to get close to that thing inside of you, you need to study it. Yeah? Don't be lazy. You need to study it. Observe it. Use your brain. Really lock in. And study it. It's the only thing that's valuable to you. Everything else will get left behind. Everything else. Bro, you don't know. You know? Life is a fluffy cushion, and it feels very nice and very safe and very secure because you've constructed all these things around you, and it feels like it's never going to end and shit like that. Bro, life is scary, bro. When you come into those, you realize, what the fuck, the thing can just go like that. Yeah, literally like that. It's not like in the movies, bro. But the guy's like, oh my god, yeah, no, instantaneous, gone. Those of you that have experienced it, those of you that have seen it, I'm telling you, it's instantaneous, gone, finish. You know? So with that in mind, what's the delay? What are you trying to be attached to? You know, the guy that has everything and the guy that has nothing, they're both gonna take nothing with them. It's just the energy is gonna leave them. It's just gonna leave. It's gonna go. So why don't you nourish that energy? Why don't you live life from that perspective? Because why are you living in the physical body? Like, why? What? Bro, take it from me, yeah? I don't talk shit when it comes to, like, I don't talk shit, period. I don't talk shit. Real life. Yeah? The reality of it is, I'm telling you what I know. I've collected stuff. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. Collected it. I've done it all, bro. I've chased all the rabbit holes. And ultimately, you can't take nothing with you. So why are you chasing something you can't take with you? Oh, to make life comfortable here. Bro, you can still die tonight. You are in a dream. You see, like, you know when you're in a dream and the dream's flowing, like, do you dictate when you wake up? I mean, sometimes you can, but generally you just wake up, right? And you can't dictate when that's going to happen. You see the randomness of it, and the randomness of even a dream. The fact that you've gone to sleep in your house in Coventry, yeah, or you've gone to sleep in your apartment in London, or your bedroom in New York, or whatever it is, yeah. You've gone to sleep, and next minute you are somewhere, and the floor's under your feet, just like here, you know. In some cases you look like yourself, in some cases you don't look like yourself, you know, but you can't quite remember which one are you. You don't even remember that you are you that's here. You just know that you are this person, you know. And you could be experiencing a whole range of things, lions and wolves and tigers and flying and people upside down, and, you know, pianos flying in the sky, all types of crazy shit. Insert what you like, right? You experience all of that, either as you, either something else, or watching it, or being present in it, being aware that you're you. But even when you're aware that you're you, what are you? And you don't quite know what you are. Oh, God, man. You end up there, and you experience this complete different reality, and then you wake up randomly back in your bed in Scotland or Rome or wherever. Now you've woken up, you're like, wow, that was so crazy. I experienced this whole thing, and you see the way that started and ended? That's exactly what your life is. So bro, I'm telling you, consciousness leaves codes for itself, yeah? So when people are leaving stuff for consciousness, that's exactly what's happening. It's codes for itself so it can learn and know certain things, yeah? Inception told you there are dreams within dreams within dreams. You're right now, you're in a dream within a, yeah, you're in a dream within a dream within a dream. But it's a baseline dream, which you think is you. But when consciousness, quote unquote, wakes up, it'll pop just like the previous dream that you were in last night. Finish. And it's crazy, you can revisit the dream back in your head a little bit and think, oh, I wonder what happened. And, you know, there's women that have dreams where they've had kids, whole families. They've lived another life in another dimension altogether. And they've come back here, and it's like, wow, so strange. Even the random nature of that can never be explained. It can never be, it can never be explained. Bring who you like. It can never be explained. Bro, which way are you going to explain it? Do you know what? Let's have fun. Which way are you going to explain it? Oh, well, you know, the mind collects memories, and you construct the memories again, and you go into them. Ah, okay, cool. Now, how did the mind collect the memories? That's my first question. And the second question is, how did the mind then go into the memories? Oh, I mean, it's not quite how the memories. I mean, it just kind of replays it. Okay, cool. That's fine as well. How does it actually replay it? What is the operation of replaying? Something has to revisit that file and go through it again and experience it again. So what is that's experiencing? Bro, now it sounds like there's something breaking in that tree. Matrix, man. Now today I'm gonna, today let's touch the veil a little bit. Cause why? Cause I can. The fuck? So yeah, I've just shown you the thing, bro. Non-attachment is key. Well, we've been through though. Like today, we're just like we're actually in the pool, the kind of floating vibe thing. So they can go back and listen to it. Yeah, man. You're a very, very free thing, bro. You're very, very free. In the same way that you're free in a dream. You know, imagine a dream like, imagine the dream somebody was judging you like you're this person, or they're judging your actions, or they're judging you, or they're talking about you, or I don't know, people stuff. Just insert whatever you like. Yeah, they say they don't like you, they gossip about you, whatever, human stuff. Yeah, stick that in there. In the dream, and you wake up, did it matter? That's how you have to look at the reality, bro. Even before, like, so live it like it's a dream, bro, because it's a dream. Alright, it's not a dream. Whatever. Oh, 22. That's crazy. Have faith, man. Live with faith. Spend time with yourself. Find peace. Peace is so important. Jesus always is depicted as, Prince of Peace. The peace sign shit. I leave you peace, I bring you peace. Everything's peace. Because peace is all there is, bro. Tranquility. The loop is complete in peace. Leave me in peace. Don't disrupt my energy. Don't break my energy flow. Leave me in peace. So what is war? Exactly. Yeah, bro. You're capable. And so are you. But instead of being capable of the worst, be capable of the best. Be capable of it. Be capable of good. Express that way. Express that way. I'm just gonna express that way. That's cool. It's not a race. It's not a competition. You don't have to fucking justify it to anybody. Just live it, embody it. Others will too. And it'll just mesh. All these religions, all this stuff, all bullshit, bro. Y'all been feeding idols, bro. And demons and shit. Vortexes. Life itself, giving its energy to non-life. asking for life, you are stupid. Life itself, going to a temple made by life itself to worship God that was created in the mind of life itself for something. Say it with me. You are fucking stupid. Me, they told me to come and tell you. That's all it is, bro. And they is me. The same thing. It's one thing, bro. I just had to come and just say, what you do with it, I don't give a fuck. Anyway. All those temples, all those fucking churches, all those fucking things, they just need to be all fucking turned into places of contemplation and peace. You know? People should just be able to just go into a mosque and just sit there, quiet. You know? There's nothing, just break all the fucking religion stuff in there. Just a space for peace. A church, place for peace. Doesn't matter your religion. You know? There's no ego, let's go and chit-chat in there. But people can just go and commune. People just go for walks in there. Quiet places. Tranquility, bro. Fountains and shit. Now I'm telling you what this shit is supposed to look like. I'm not imagining. I'm literally just telling you. You know? Resonance itself is magic, bro. This new level is free, bro. We can do whatever we want with it, bro. We've shifted, and that's why everything just feels like kind of goopy and stuff. And we're nothing's quite solid, and you know, it's like another kind of level. We can create whatever reality we want, bro. In fact, we are gonna create that reality. It's gonna happen. Slowly. Everything's just gonna fall back into its rightful place, bro. I'm telling you, I decree it, and others too as well. It's gonna happen. It's the fact. It's gonna happen. I'm in charge of my reality, and as far as my reality is concerned, I decree it. It's gonna happen. I don't want to see no stupid shit, bro. That's it. Everything will fall back in this place, bro. The illusion is deep, bro. I'm telling you, sometimes, bro, it's like every single day, every single moment is there. So convincing as well. Because the more present you are, the more untouched, the more present you are, the reality can't touch you. It can't do anything to you. Because even going back to what I said before in terms of the non-attached love, right? because you're non-attached. It's like, because you're non-attached, you almost kind of like, how do I say this? I can't explain it. But yeah, I can't. The illusions have to go away, bro. Because then, you see, when you're in an illusion, right, and you interact with people, it's like you're in a soap opera, like you're in some sort of play. Because you're acting. And the minute you're acting, you start acting, you need to realize that the whole reality is also acting back. Because you're acting to your mirror, so your mirror acts back. So if you're acting, in any way, expect to see that in your reality. So therefore realize that every reflection is capable of being anything at any time. Most of all, in your frequency, exactly where you are. But you're aware that there is that duality. So it's there. It's there. You just know it. You know? And in fact, a world like that, precautions will even be different. We'll take different precautions. Yeah, because then there'll be no need for certain things. And like people will just like change like overnight. Like, because it would just be like, oh yeah, actually, you know? I'm telling you, because straight away people will slot into the right places they're supposed to slot into, bro. And that alone changes the whole experience. Because if the teachers are teaching, the nurses are nursing, the fucking pilots are flying, the, you know, teachers are teaching, you know, leaders are leading, everyone's doing whatever they're supposed to do, the whole collective experience will change. The whole collective experience called the world will change. The whole collective experience will change. Why? Because straight away, if efficiency goes through the roof, that means that naturally our experience will change. And with that efficiency will come an increase in like, it will just change. It will just change things on so many levels. It's almost like it just unlocks things, you know. But right now, because of all these illusions, bro, we're stuck in place. Nas once said in a song, I'm physically tied down to the surface, or physically tied down on the surface. And I never understood. I was like, what does it mean, physically tied down to the surface? It's almost like he was channeling. That's what we are. It's like this physical body is just tied us down to the surface, bro. I'm telling you, that's the literal gospel truth. That's why I tell you, he's the God MC for real, bro. I think he goes on to say, physically trapped down the surface with all the snakes and merchants. Yeah, it's literally like almost like kind of on the 3D is one thing, but it's almost like on a game level. It's like you're on a board, like some sort of like board. I'm telling you, the guy was channeling something, man. You need to listen to him. I'm telling you, those people, some people are just tapped in, bro. I'm just being real. Some people are actually tapped in. Like, real life. They're telling you the shit. Don't waste your time on this bubblegum shit. Like, what's music nowadays anyway? It's all dead. It's dead. Music is dead. Can you imagine, like, the other day I was listening to Carlos Santana, and I was like, wow, like, where's all that music gone? You know? To me, Samba Pati is one of the, like, it's a masterpiece within a masterpiece. Beautiful piece of music, bro. Real shit. You understand? My energy is all distorted, bro. Completely distorted, bro. Attached to things. Stupid things. It's like we're just zombies now. And it plays out on a 3D because we're attached to our phones. I swore to myself, bro, the social media things are no for me, man. Real life, I'm telling you. Anyone that knows me will tell you. I remember when it first came out, something just told me in my heart. I was like, nah, don't do it. And I never did it. Not Facebook, not High Five. I think I had like High Five or something for like a little bit. Or was it MySpace I can't remember. But everyone had one. It was almost like we're being registered, bro. Guys, today let's talk like some high level shit, bro. Yeah, it's like they were registering us into a system. You know? We're entering the false reality, bro. It's mad. You know? And I was like, nah, and I deleted it, and that was it for me. And then later on, like a few years ago, like I had Instagram for maybe like, I don't know, 6 months. I shut it down again. I was like, stupid. Because I just found myself doing stupid shit. Just for Instagram. And I was like, nah, that's not me. Real life, man. Real life. And I'm happy. Like, I feel like I'm happy that I don't see that stuff. Like, it's really cool. It's just nonsense, bro, every day.